Now, to start us off as only he can, please join me in welcoming to the stage our first speaker for this session, Kyani Green Diamond, Miles Stallard.
What's up, Kyani? Woo! Yes! Wow. I'm excited. Yes. Well, first, I just want to give it back to Kyani Corporate. I want to give it back to our founders. Thank you guys so much for all that you do, for putting on this amazing, amazing event for all of us. And how about that Prime, huh? Yeah. Guys, my name is Miles Stallard. I am 25 years old. I have been with Kyani now for 15 months. I'm a Green Diamond. And let me tell you, I am excited to be here. Who's fired up? Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, my topic today is identifying new leaders and time management. Can we all agree that our success with Kyani is directly tied to the individuals that we choose to do business with? Right. So we're looking for leaders. We're looking for individuals that are going to run 100 miles an hour with us. Individuals that are going to treat this business like $1 million business like it is and not treat this business casually. Ladies and gentlemen, if you treat this business casually, you will have casualties. Do you hear me? Awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for aces. There's only 4 aces in a deck of cards. And you're going to have to go through all of them. You're going to go through all the different cards. There's 4 different 2s. There's 4 different 3s, 4 different 4s, 4 different 5s, 6, 7s, 8s, 9s. And you're going to have to go through all of them. The first card that you pull probably will not be an ace. The first card you pull, it may be a 4. That was almost an ace, right? That's actually a 9. It could be a 4. Guys, you know what this 4 is, though? This 4 is a negative naysayer. Oh, that's a pyramid scheme, right? You ever heard that before? You know what you do with this 4? You put them on your follow-up list, and you move on. The next card you may pull may be a 2. This one may be a 2. You know what the 2 is? I'll believe it when I see it, right? You ever heard that? Good, I'll call you next week whenever I get my car. Next. Then you may land a 3. What's the 3, though? Oh, my grandma did that. She didn't have any success. Therefore, it's impossible to have success in network marketing, right? Follow-up list, move on. And then you land the 6. The 6 could be bad. The 6 is hard. You know, by this point already, people get discouraged. They're already ready to let it go. They're already ready to give up, right? Not you guys. We don't give up yet. We move on. But then you land this 6. You know what the 6 is? The 6 is tough. This isn't just somebody that says no, but this is somebody that bashes you. This is somebody that's real negative, makes fun of you for doing network marketing. Move on. But then you land a 10. 10s are exciting. You know why? Because now you got somebody that's going to the event. You got somebody that's about to meet you. And you're fired up, and then you're there. 5 minutes before you're about to start, you're looking around for them, you can't find them. You go outside, you're looking for them, you give them a call. Hey, bro, where you at? Oh, man, I couldn't make it. My dog ate my keys. You got stood up. Ladies and gentlemen, this happens to every single person in this organization. We get no's. Every single one of us gets no's. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Every single person that tells you no, they're watching you. Because they want to make sure that they made the right decision. You're either going to prove them right or you're going to prove them wrong. If you prove them right, shame on you. You just lost your credibility. You prove them wrong, congratulations. You're going to have a new distributor that's going to be kicking themselves in the butt saying, dang it, man, I should have listened to you whenever I had the chance. Move on. And then you land the jack. Woo! You got somebody, you just got to sign up. You just got your first sign up. But let me tell you something, you cannot celebrate too early. Just because you landed a jack doesn't mean that jack is going to do jack. By a show of hands, who has recruited somebody that didn't do anything? Move on. Then you land the joker. The joker's got jokes, and they're not funny. These are the individuals that come into your business, and they start producing. They're doing well. They hit jade. They hit pearl. They hit sapphire. They're 4 people away from hitting ruby 2 days before the end of the month. They disappear. They quit for no reason. You can't even figure it out. You're like, what the heck, man? You're a double black diamond in the making. What's going on? But they quit. They vanish. Not only do they vanish, their entire team vanishes with them. That's the joker. You move on. Ladies and gentlemen, one step after the other, you have to keep moving on. Because then you're going to land the queen. Then you're going to land the king, and these are good, but they're still not the aces. They're still not the aces, but these are good. These are individuals that come into the business, right? And they start rocking and rolling. They're doing good, but maybe they're not coachable. Maybe they don't follow the system. Maybe they're good at recruiting, but they're not duplicating. Maybe they're not launching their business partners, but they're producing. They're bringing people to the table. These are good. You nurture these. You work with these guys. Why? Because they can lead you to the ace. And ladies and gentlemen, when you land this ace, you cherish this ace. You build this ace. You nurture this ace. All the way to diamond. If you're an ace, let me hear you. But what is an ace? What is an ace? An ace is a creator of educators and equivalents. Duplication. See, a lot of people get into this business, they think it's all about signing people up, and signing more people up. I'm here to tell you this business is not about signing people up. Take notes on this. This business is about building and recruiting leaders to duplicate a system that we just duplicated from somebody else. It's all a copycat game. Unlike school where you copy, you fail, here in Kyani, you copy and you get an MBA, a massive bank account. One more time, if you're an ace, let me hear you. How do you know that you landed an ace? What are the qualities that we're looking for? I call them WIPs. It's an acronym. W stands for work ethic. Work ethic. We're looking for individuals that have a work ethic. Why? Because it's not just about working smart, you also have to work hard. The only thing that works is work. No other way around that. Then we're looking for people that are hungry, that want it. Like Les Brown likes to say, you gotta be hungry. Let me hear you say hungry. Influence, integrity. This is big. To me, I believe influence is the single most important quality in a leader. Why? Because without influence, you cannot lead. You must have influence in order to lead. We're looking for influence. Influence attracts influence. Aces will attract more aces. Whips will bring about more whips. If you follow me, say you follow me. Passion, positive. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to be passionate about what we're doing. If you're not passionate, you need to check up from the neck up, because I'm telling you right now, you are here for a reason, and you will never come across something like this again. Every dime we make here, we are impacting somebody's life in an incredible way. More so than just money and finances, more so than just the incredible product, but the personal development, the friendships, the relationships, the connections, the positivity that you will be surrounding yourself with all day, every single day. You cannot put a price tag on it. Ladies and gentlemen, get passionate about what we're doing here. Positive. This is big. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have somebody negative in your organization, you need to get it straight. Because one negative cancer can bring your entire business to a halt. You must be positive. We're looking for positivity. And last but not least, self-discipline, but I'm going to dive into that whenever I get into time management. So now you know the qualities of a leader. But what does a leader do? A leader is urgent and takes all-out massive action. Ladies and gentlemen, I told David Nieves the day that I signed up, I said, look, man, you better keep your phone close to you, because I'll be blowing you up until I'm on your level. You're my best friend now. He looked at me with the biggest smile. If you know David Nieves, you know that smile from ear to ear. He said, Miles, I've been looking for you for 6 months. David was looking for another ace for 6 months. He was flipping cards. He was flipping cards. Does that make sense? He was flipping cards and he identified that ace. You know how he identified that ace? He identified someone who was going to take 100% full responsibility in their own business. I did not wait around on David to call me and say, hey man, we need to get you launched. No, I called him and said, hey, what do I need to do next? I didn't wait on David to call me and say, hey, we need to throw you a PBR. No, I called him and said, hey man, I got people I need you to meet. Are you free tonight? Oh no, you're doing a PBR, it's 2.5 hours away? Good, what's the address? I'm bringing my people. A leader has courage, does not fear to operate on the edge of their comfort zone. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to get religious on you, okay? But you can find it several times throughout the Bible that God demands courage from every single one of us. He doesn't ask for it. He doesn't suggest it. He demands it. Demands courage. And guys, let me tell you, if you take anything away from my presentation today, get out of your comfort zone. Fun fact, I changed my major in college because I was scared to do a 1-minute speech in front of 8 people. It's true. And then 15 months ago, I joined Team Fusion. "14 months ago, David Nieves made me do my very first presentation. He forced me to. You know how it went? Back towards the audience. I did a 20-minute presentation in less than 3 minutes. All I did was read the slides, and I couldn't even do that right. I swear the audience thought I was new to English. I was jumping over my words. I was shaking. My knees were buckling. I was blacking out. It was awful. Worst experience of my life. But at the same time, it was the best. Because that day that David forced me to get out of my comfort zone was the day that the course of my life was changed forever. Forever. That day, David saved me from mediocrity. And guys, let me tell you, we are not here to be mediocre. We are here to be the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Guys, when you operate on the edge of your comfort zone, you'll make the impossible possible, I'm telling you. It will change everything. Get out of your comfort zone and watch what your business will do. Just get out. Do it. Leaders are coachable and serious about his or her business. Leaders produce results. But first, you must be a leader before you land a leader. Why? Because there are double black diamonds all in this arena. All in this arena. But here's the facts. Not every double black diamond in this arena is being led in the right direction. There's Becky Purcell's all in this room. There's James Bradford's all in this room. There are Brandon Stevens all in this room. But if you are not ready to lead a James Bradford or a Brandon Stevens, that James Bradford and Brandon Stevens will never become a James Bradford or a Brandon Stevens. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, say, Miles, I'm picking up what you are putting down. Leaders know the way, go the way, and show the way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have an organization, you must lead by example because your team will never do as you say, they will always do what you do. Leaders will always rise to your expectations. I am here today because David Nieves believed in me. My favorite quote of all time, John Maxwell, everything rises and falls on leadership. Ain't that the truth? Now, time management. This is where I get into self-discipline. Why? Because you must have self-discipline to make it in this business. You do not have a boss. You are your own boss. Your calendar is your boss. Ladies and gentlemen, I can look at y'all's calendar and be pretty close to guessing what your income with Kyani is like. If your calendar is full, you're probably making some money. If it's empty, you're probably not. If it's half full, you're probably making half of what you potentially could be making. Does that make sense? Ladies and gentlemen, this is my calendar, March 2016. The reason why I chose that month was because that was the month that I hit Green Diamond. If you want to hit Green Diamond, pack out your calendar, get organized. Early stages. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is not necessarily about time management. It's more about managing your activities, okay? And early on, I see this far too often. I see a lot of individuals that get into this business and they spend all of their time, their entire first week, their entire first month, trying to figure out every single fact and detail about Kyani instead of taking action. They spend all their time doing personal development instead of taking action. Ladies and gentlemen, I hit Sapphire before my product even came in the mail. I was ignorance on fire. And ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Take action. Don't wait around. Take action. 10% or 70% of your time should be recruiting, sharing product early on. 10% of your time, training, launching, 10% events, 10% education, personal development. You don't have to work Kyani 80 hours a week, but you've got to be consistent. It's better to work Kyani 1 hour 7 days a week than it is to work Kyani 10 hours 1 day a week. Does that make sense? Momentum loves consistency. This business is built off of momentum, and it loves consistency. Leadership roles, okay? Time, training, launching, 40% of your time, Sapphires and above, okay? Interviewing. Ladies and gentlemen, get good at interviewing because you are doing your prospect a favor. Your prospect is not doing you a favor. You're interviewing, meetings, events, PBRs. Managing, motivating, encouraging, following up. Education, personal development. Ladies and gentlemen, your financial growth will never exceed your personal growth. Do your personal development. Study the game. Study network marketing. Study all the big names. Study the game. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we fight little battles every single day. Small battles. It's the little things that we've got to get right. One of those is being on time. By show of hands, can we all agree that time is very important? Ladies and gentlemen, we fight time every single morning. When we wake up, we have to be somewhere on time that day. Sometime that day, we have to be somewhere on time, okay? And early is on time is late is unacceptable. That's a little battle that we must win every single day. Another one is procrastination. Procrastination, guys. Don't procrastinate. The one who waits until tomorrow to take his next step will spend his entire life on one foot. Procrastination is the thief of opportunity. Win the little battles every single day, and you will always win the war. Thank you, guys. My name is Stallard. I live Kyani. God have a wonderful weekend. God bless.